everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Nicole and I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark, and today in this mini video I'm going to talk about things that you should not do on Poshmark. They are things that are not safe and could actually maybe get you banned from the platform or get you into trouble. So these are things that I recommend not doing in any circumstances. Okay, so the first one I actually have touched upon in prior videos, so I'm not going to spend too long talking about it, but it is to not use stock photos. So technically, by law, you're not allowed to use a stock photo unless you get permission from the company or the owner of the photo, which most cases you do not get permission from the company if it's, you know, a mall brand or a store or something like that. So to which case you are not allowed to use those stock photos. Now, most buyers do, or most sellers do actually use stock photos. It's very common. I used to when I was, first starting out, until I realized that you weren't allowed to do it. And so I really don't recommend doing it just because you see other people doing it, because Poshmark is cracking down on those accounts that are using those stock photos, and you could really get into trouble by doing that. And I know everyone's like, oh, well, Poshmark hasn't done anything yet, so they probably won't do anything now, but they can start cracking down, and if enough of your listings get reported and taken down by those companies, then you could actually lose your account on Poshmark for absolutely no reason besides just the fact that you use stock photos, and they don't have to reinstate your account. And a lot of companies are cracking down. I know Aerie is cracking down. I've gotten a couple removed from Aerie, and I heard Lululemon is cracking down, and a lot of other companies are as well. So it's just safer to not use them at all. Don't run the risk of getting your listings taken down or even potentially losing your closet. It's just not worth it. And whether you think Poshmark is going to do anything or not, it's just better not to risk that at all. And so I highly recommend taking your own photos. If you have a mannequin or a white background, you could easily take a good photo of the item and it would go just as far as that stock photo. So I recommend just taking your own photos and just not using stock photos at all, and you won't run the risk of getting in trouble with the platform. The next thing I don't recommend doing at all, which is really dangerous actually, is taking any kind of transaction off of Poshmark. I've been getting a lot of people recently that have been commenting on my listings right after I post the listing, saying to email them with more details that they are interested in buying. And this is very dangerous, and you could get scammed by easily, giving into this. So I highly recommend not taking anything off platform, and anytime you see this happen, just click on the item. There's a little flag on the comment, and you can click, report for scam or harassment or whatever it is, and just click that, and then the comment will go away, and then make sure you block the account. And I just think that, anytime you get a comment like this, don't listen to it. It's really dangerous, and you don't want to risk, getting scammed or anything. And so most of the time when I get a comment like this, I immediately block. But if you really do feel like engaging in it, then just comment back saying you're not taking anything off platform and all transactions will be through Poshmark. Because if you take it off platform and you do Venmo or some other kind of platform where, maybe the shipping charge is not as high, if you do get scammed, you're not protected by Poshmark because it's not through their shipping and they have no proof that you sent the item. So it's just safer to not deal with that at all, and it's just safer to have everything go through Poshmark's platform. And I know a lot of these buyers that are trying to scam you. If you go to their page, you could actually see in the comments that a lot of people say you are a scammer, like, don't buy from this person or don't let them buy from you. So you could most of the time tell if it's a scammer or not, but a lot of the times you can't. So just in case, anytime you see a comment where someone's asking you to email them, no matter who it is, just don't do it. It's dangerous. So these are the two things that I wanted to talk about in this video, on things that are very dangerous that you should not do on the platform. And I think, both could have really troubling effects to your Poshmark account if you do them. If you want to see more things that you should and shouldn't do on Poshmark, you can click right here. And if you want to see a video on things that you should really be doing every single day in your closet to ensure that you're going to get those consistent sales on Poshmark, you should click right here. But until next time, I will see you then.